Hey, what's up, YouTube's Russell, AmbeRussell. Make sure you guys subscribe to the show at the top. Thumbs up this video, leave a comment at the bottom, tell me what you guys think, watch previous videos, and yeah, I know, it's been a while since I made the last YouTube video, but you know, with school and all sorts of stuff, I've been kind of busy, and there's something that really sparked my nerve to make a new YouTube video. And then this came up. I saw AmbeRussell Hip Hop. His videos on YouTube and all over the net went viral. This kid named Jeff Bliss, he went on a rant, or he basically blasted his teacher for not teaching them. He says he's upset because of the fact that she hands out packets and she's not really getting involved with them and having discussions. And you know, he stormed out the class, whatever. And you know, there are people who are on both sides on this. I have to agree with them because you know, no matter what anyone says, if he had went about this, and people are saying he went about it the wrong way, whatever, but to me, if he went about it any other way, do you think there would have been any attention brought to light about the education system right now, the public education, rather, education system? And yes, there are things that teachers are doing, there are teachers that are good, there are teachers that are bad, and it's the thing that's the problem. There's so many bad teachers, no matter how many good, if you have bad, it's not going to help teach kids. And if you're not being taught and you're getting pushed forward, you're going to be grade levels behind. And like, you know, when you get up to higher education, you're going to go to, you know, college, or you're going to go to high school, you're going to go to middle school, you're going to be far behind. And like, for instance, there are schools that are just called dropout factories, and just produce students to drop out of high school, and their idea is to have a certain percentage drop out, as opposed to teaching these kids and molding them to good citizens in this nation, becoming people that actually could function well in this economy style nation that we live in. And so there's these teachers that get tenures and they can't get fired. So that means no matter how poor of a teacher they are, they could just walk into class, sharpen pencils, just sit on the desk and read a newspaper all day long and not get fired for not doing anything. So this just brings to light the public education system, how bad it is right now in this country. And he talked to her very respectfully. He did not curse her out. He did not yell. He did not scream. He did not slam the door. He basically voiced his opinion, and his opinion, I have to say, I agree with. And there's some stuff like other type of alternative schools, like there are magnet schools and stuff like that. But the problem with those things is that all these schools are getting so much attention, but then, and they're producing all these great students, but then what about the kids who aren't able to go there? Because you know, those are lottery type style schools, and if you don't get picked, you can't go to school, and you end up going to what's called the, as I said before, the dropout factories type school, and the school that produces failing students and have failing grades and test scores. What's left for them if they're not getting education? That's like in the movie Waiting for Superman, that does discuss school situations and stuff like that. And though there's stuff that helps out some, there's still people who are going back who can't get the help, and they're not being any type of aid. So this just brings to light the issue and the trouble of the school system, how people just aren't being taught because teachers aren't good. Moving over, American Idol. My problem with American Idol, too much focus on the judges than on the contestants. It seems as though this show is being created and crafted just for good PR or bad PR for these different judges and the hosts, and just to give them a paycheck. It's like, oh, it's Mariah Carey, Nicki Minaj every other week, and this, that, and the third, and it's like, oh, and yeah, and those two people are the finalists. And I just wish the show, if it's going to continue to air, it gets back to what it should be about, and that's the contestants, and not the personal lives and the beefs and the cattiness of the judges or the other people outside the show, or outside the competition rather. And American Idol, they say that they're trying to, Randy Jackson, he's leaving, he's out the door after 12 years. I mean, I don't know why he shouldn't stay. He has nothing else better to do. Mariah Carey, they said she is definitely getting fired. Getting fired, Mariah. Yeah, she wasn't able to, you know, give enough life to her personality on the show. Um, Nicki Minaj and Homeboy, they are saying that I can't think of his name. Mm. They say that they are on the rocks, depending on the other judges who they could get for the show. If they get the people that they want, those two are getting axed as well. So it just seems as though they're trying to do this just to get more ratings, but I think it's just the fact that people are over these reality TV shows, and I guess they're upset that shows like The Voice are still getting a lot of attention. They want their perfect idea what to get Simon and Paula, of course, because that's the originals. That's if X Factor were to get canceled, which I wouldn't be surprised that show gets canceled by next year because. I mean, who has that show produced? I mean, Melanie Amaro, when is her album coming out? When is she going to release music? Um, what's his face? Marcus Canty came to my school last semester, and he performed in the cafeteria on the side that gets closed early. No one knew about it. What can I say? Yeah, yeah. That show is not producing any talent. I mean, there's talent on that show, but where are they? Where are they after the show? I mean, anyways, back to Mariah and Nicki Minaj, since that's what American Idol is about. It's about Mariah and Nicki Minaj, right? So, my opinion is this. I heard people say whatever they want to say about both sides. I heard a lot of people on Nicki's offense saying that, yeah, Mariah Carey, she wanted to be the only girl, the only female. But I mean, if you look at the way how Mariah Carey, and people are saying Mariah Carey was brought up as a bully, or she was bullied, her people around her bullied the industry to get her success. What's the difference between what's going on with Nicki Minaj? That's the pot calling the kettle black right there. Because I mean, what has Nicki Minaj done? I mean, there's people who reach their arm out to her, work with her. I mean, the whole beef with her and Nick Lil Kim, regardless of who started and who said what. You don't think that her team wasn't blackballing Lil Kim? I mean, they made a song together. They didn't even put it on Birdman's album. They put it as a bonus track on the deluxe. I mean, who's even buying the original? Who's gonna get paid extra for the deluxe of a Birdman album? And they were supposed to make a music video, and they didn't do that. So I mean, it obviously shows that they reached their arm out to get where they needed to get to. She kissed ass for however long time, and then when it was time for her to move on to the next, she went on to the next. And that's all I have to say about that. And this is Russell, AmbeRussell. Subscribe to the show at the top. Thumbs up the video. Leave a comment at the bottom. Tell me what you guys think about the school system, colleges. Do you guys think that this kid was wrong or right for saying what he had to say? And why do all these black people always have to be crazy on these news reports? And what do you guys think about American Idol and the fate of the future of American Idol? Who would you like to see a judge to be as a judge on one of these type of shows? And what is this guy's name? Why I keep thinking Blake Shelton? He's not Blake Shelton. What is this guy's name? Tim? No. I'm thinking Tim McGraw. Yeah. I don't know. I knew it earlier. Happy Mother's Day to everybody. And this is Russell of AmbeRussell. Subscribe to the show. Thanks for watching. Peace. It won't go.